Hi guys! I hope you're good. I hope you're well. I hope you're fantastic. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Alia. I hope you're well. I want to talk today about subliminals. And if this is your first time here, I talk about mindset, self-development, identity shifting, all of that good stuff, essentially becoming the best version of you in the most quickest, most effective way possible. So today, like I probably mentioned, probably you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we're talking about subliminals. And if you don't know about subliminals, please stay tuned because we're going to get into what they are, how to use them, and what's the best way to use them. And also wait till right at the end of this video because I'm going to tell you the best key information about subliminals that's going to expedite your manifestations, your goals, and get you there quicker, essentially. Get you there in a lot quicker with a lot less uncomfortability. And yeah, so just wait till the end. This video is not going to be that long, so I'm excited to tell you everything. So let's start. Subliminals, what are they? Subliminals are everywhere, okay? Subliminals are in marketing, subliminals are in movies and music. They are surrounded in the life that we live. And what it does to the subconscious mind when we see subliminals is it's not face value, right? When we see something on a border that says something, but our brain knows it's actually talking about something else, our subconscious mind is ringing that through its brain until it finds a solution to what it's just seen. And subliminals work in the same way. It's also like, imagine you don't like an artist, right? You're going to work every single day and you listen to this one song on repeat on the radio because you can't change the radio, right? You're listening to this song on the radio every single day. You absolutely hate it. You don't like the artist. You don't listen to this type of music. But by the end of the week, you find yourself actually singing along to the song and you know some of the lyrics. This is because of repetition, because you listen to it so much and it's subliminally playing, even though you're consciously not aware of the song, you still end up learning the lyrics. It works the exact same way. So that's what subliminals are. Subliminals can be in 10-minute form, in 5-minute form, in 30-second form, in 8-hour form. They can be found in every single way that you want them to be. And there's still certain times throughout the day where subliminals will work a lot better for you in comparison to others. I recommend that everyone can listen to subliminals throughout the day and night for however long they want to. But I would recommend at least 30 days. You want to listen to subliminals for at least 30 days, whether it's throughout the morning or throughout the night. 30 days is a consistency that you want to be looking at. And even longer if you find that you want it longer, right? And when we go into subliminals, like I mentioned just a couple of seconds ago about timing, before you go to sleep, when you put on like an 8-hour long affirmation track, it's going to be the best time for you to put it on. Because while you sleep, your subconscious mind is its most awake. It is like a sponge while you go to sleep because your conscious mind is turned off, right? Your subconscious mind at that point is repairing your body. It's awake. It's going through the dream state. It's putting you through different stages of sleep. So your subconscious mind is working a lot harder while you're asleep, right? And essentially, when you're playing subliminals while you're asleep, it bypasses the conscious brain, so you don't have the resistance as much, but it goes straight to the subconscious brain. And that's what you want. Two things the subconscious mind loves: emotion and repetition. So the more you do this, the more you play this consistently every single night, you will find yourself seeing and believing and becoming the person that these affirmations are saying to you. Most subliminals that you see in the affirmation, in the manifestation world, are mainly affirmations, are mainly statements that are said, whether it's one statement or multiple statements said over and over and over again over a number of hours or minutes, right? And what this does, like I said, it saturates the mind. Become a different state of being. And once you become that state of being, you're going to start seeing evidence of that thing being in your life, whether that's inspiration, whether that's an inspiration for a job or inspiration for a business idea or a date idea, or someone comes across in your life, or you go down a different path one day and you end up meeting the love of your life, right? You end up finding yourself in positions where the alignment of that goal is very, very close to you and you're being guided, essentially. Another thing with subliminals is that even if you don't want to do them throughout the night, you can do them in the morning. When you wake up, your brain is still in theta brainwave state. That is a state brainwave where your subconscious mind is still very much awake and your conscious mind is at a 20%, okay? So you can still put on some subliminals at that time for the next 20 minutes and just listen to them while your eyes are closed. And the good thing about that is, again, you're still saturating your mind, even if it's for 20 minutes, right? As long as you're consistent with it, you're going to see the effects of this happening very, very quickly. And like I also mentioned, you can do this throughout the day, right? While you're doing other things, while you're looking after your kids, while you're making food, while you're doing emails, that you can have this on in your ear while your day is going, and you can still listen to the same affirmations. But you don't have to pay conscious thought to them. They're just playing in the back of your head while you're doing everything else that you're doing in life. So that's the great way. This is probably the most easiest way to be able to get exactly what you want, because it requires no effort from you. So it's a done deal. If you find yourself that you're a very busy person, or you can't find some time throughout the day, but you do have 15 minutes, right, where you have a break and you're making dinner, or you're making this, or you're making that, or you're cleaning, or you're getting groceries, and you have time to just put in your AirPods, instead of listening to that new Drake track, just listen to your subliminals, right? Because at the end of the day, how much do you want your goal? I'm sure it's a lot if you're watching this video, okay? Certain things that I want to mention about subliminals, and this is just based off my experience. It might not be the same for you, but I'm just going off my experience. The first time I started listening to subliminals when I was asleep, I will tell you right now, my body, my brain will not let me go to sleep. I don't know why, but from what I've read, when you try and get new information into your subconscious mind, especially when you're about to go sleep, there's a lot of resistance in there. At this time, I was specifically doing subliminals about your self-concept, so specifically about your worth and your value. And in my brain, I must have had certain beliefs and certain identities that related to the fact that I'm not worthy, I'm not valued, I'm not good enough. So when these new beliefs are coming in and they're repeating in my brain, my subconscious mind is like, sorry, this is not normal. Like, this is not normal, okay? Your body basically goes into a state of fight or flight. So it allows you not to sleep. You sleep very uncomfortably, or you might not even get a sleep at all. You will do absolutely everything in your power to turn that video off. But I will tell you now, do this when you have the time to risk your sleep. And in every other situation, I will tell you never to risk your sleep. But if you do want to do subliminals and you find it uncomfortable, if you are one of those people that find it uncomfortable in the beginning, please just keep going. It's nothing to worry about. There's nothing going on. It's just your body and the resistance and your old belief fighting against the new beliefs that you have. After 2-3 days, I was perfectly fine. I could sleep right through those beliefs. But the thing is, you have to stay with that exact same affirmation track, okay? You can't just chop and change everything, because when you do, it's new beliefs, and those new beliefs might still have resistance, and then it will be the cycle again and again and again. So pick a track that actually helps you, that resonates with you, because you don't want to be chopping and changing, especially when you've been going through that uncomfortable stage as well. This normally just happens when you're about to go to sleep, especially if you want to listen to it at night. Doing it at night is probably the best time to do it, because your subconscious mind is like wide awake. So if you find it very, very uncomfortable to the point where you can't sleep and it's a need right now, try listening to them throughout the morning, or give yourself time where you are free and you're doing something habitual like cooking or cleaning or doing groceries or doing emails, where you can listen to them. But listen to them at least like 70% out of the day, right? 30% being the night. So do them as much as you can throughout the day. But I would say definitely try it at night. If you can do it at night while your phone is on, or on a laptop, or on some headphones, just do it. Because at the end of the day, it's going to help you. And it really, really depends on how much you really want this thing. Because if you do, that 2-3 days of uncomfortableness isn't going to matter when, 15 days in, you're starting to see the evidence of the affirmations that you're listening to at night actually unfold. So there's that. Another caveat that I want you guys to understand is there's a lot of creators that make affirmation tracks and subliminal tracks on YouTube. There are a lot. And a lot of them have crazy ideas, crazy images, great ways of titling their videos, but please be careful, okay? And I'll give you this one example. This is not specifically to do with subliminals, but there was actually a video of someone reciting the Quran. If you don't know what the Quran is, it's an Islamic holy book. And it was someone reciting the Quran. Now, people were listening to this Quran, they would listen to it throughout the day, they would listen to it while they're asleep, because obviously it's a holy book. So it's as equivalent as listening to something very, very calming. It calms your body down. But these people were finding themselves in very horrible situations. Like, they were getting ill, their families were getting ill, like random things were happening. And the main consistent thing was that they were watching this video. They took it to a sound engineer, they took back the Quranic verses, and they saw that someone back behind the video was actually doing some type of evil stuff. Let's just put it that way. And I say that to say, not to scare you, right? Because I'm not about to scare you. be careful of who you listen to, okay? Be careful of these random accounts that have these affirmation tracks, because you don't know the intentions behind what they're posting. Especially look through the comments, right? Look through the comments, look if it's a trusted person, see how many subscribers they have. And I don't want to be shallow here, but this is your safety and this is your life, and you don't want to be infusing your life and saturating your mind with disgusting things and things that could potentially harm you. So one person, and I'm giving you this because I love you guys, okay? One person that I absolutely love in terms of subliminals is Dylan James. He has a discography, like a crazy limited amount of videos of subliminals that are 10 minutes long to 8 hours long, and they're about everything. They could be about health and wealth and career and everything. So if you want anyone that I know that is trusted, that will never fumble about with their subliminals, watch Dylan James. Watch him. Especially if you don't know any, or if you're not well versed in this area, watch Dylan James's ones, and his ones are absolutely amazing. So for the final bit, if you've stayed this long, thank you. I'll give you a little heart look, and I gave you a little kiss. So that's a lot. Not many people get a blow kiss from me, I'll tell you that much. The last piece of advice, the thing that got me my desire so much quicker. So let me give you a little bit of a backstory. This won't be that long. Whilst I was using subliminals, like I said, I wanted to change my self-concept. And essentially, self-concept is the way you think about yourself. I'm going to make a completely different video about what self-concept is, because that is a whole different video. But that's what I wanted to change, who I was and what I was identifying as. And I wanted it to be quick, okay? So I started listening to certain subliminals. And these were from other people that I also trusted, Dylan James even. But the thing is, I found it so uncomfortable, especially in the first couple of days. I was working, I'm a student, so I needed to make sure that I was aware and I actually had a good night rest. And risking my sleep was not on the equation for me, right? So I started researching, and I found that the most easiest and the best way to be able to make subliminals and listen to subliminals is to do it in your own voice. Is to do it in your own voice, because your subconscious mind actually recognizes your voice. It knows what your voice is and it hears you. So I actually made my own subliminals. Now there's certain apps that you can use, such as the Parrot app. If you're on an iOS or an Android, you can find it on there, or any repetition recording app, you can find it on there. You can record certain statements and you can use those, and you can repeat that throughout the day or throughout the night. And the reason why it makes it easier, it also bypasses the fact that this is someone else talking in someone else's voice. So your brain is not only attacking the fact that this is someone else talking to you, so it's going into more fight or flight. When you have your own voice, it completely bypasses that. So it allows you to be a lot less uncomfortable while you're listening to your subliminals, which makes it a lot easier for me, because I could actually sleep a lot better. I also made them a lot more bougier. If you want to, you can go onto certain apps like iMovie and you can record your affirmations. You can also drag them and make them a lot longer if you want them. You can make them into 8 hours. You can put some binaural beats on the outside and you can record it. You can play it throughout the night. You can put it on somewhere and you can just leave it, right? You can save it to your phone. You can listen throughout the day. And it's a great way to be able to saturate your subconscious mind. But this way was so much more pleasurable and enjoyable for me, because it reduced the amount of uncomfortableness that I had to go through. Another great thing with recording your own is you can use your affirmations to sound like you. You don't want to make affirmation. This is also in my video about affirmations, right? You don't want your affirmation to sound like a robot wrote them, or that they're off Pinterest. You want to speak as if you were talking to your best friend, right? So for me, it was like, Alia, you are the most worthiest person I've ever seen. You're so lucky. You're so great. Like, life is going great for you. You're so disciplined. Like, I trust myself so deeply. And you want to mention your name, right? Like I've said, Alia, you're so amazing, right? Because your brain picks up the fact that someone says your name a lot easier than just talking at you. So use your name in your affirmations. But the great thing is that you can curate your affirmations. You can go from health to wealth to career to money, all in one affirmation tape, rather than having certain ones for certain techniques, for certain situations, right? Where most of these subliminal tracks are. They're mostly, you know, affirmations for money, or affirmations for career, or affirmations for love. They're not all combined, which kind of annoyed me when it came to my subliminal journey. So I made my own. And when I use my own, I'm telling you right now, a week in, I felt like a completely different person. I saw evidence of this. People were complimenting me every single day. People were coming up to me. I was finding free stuff everywhere. People were telling me how great I looked, how good I smelled, how confident I am, how smart I am. Just amazing things. Things that before I did the subliminals never ever happened. So that is the tad bit of information that I want you to give. Right, I wanted to give you guys, because it really helped my subliminal journey, and I hope that it can help you guys too. I think that is it. I was gonna make this a short video. I actually spoke as fast as I could, yet it's still 15 minutes, so maybe I need to like cut down the talking. But I hope this helped you guys. If you're here right to the end of the video, thank you so much for being here. You're helping my channel, you're helping my videos, and I appreciate you watching my stuff. And yeah, thank you, honestly. So if you want any other videos, do comment them down below. Do let me know if you enjoy this type of video as well, and if there's anything else you want me to talk about, because at the end of the day, I want to help you guys become the best versions of you. I'm gonna make another video either tomorrow or today. Don't know what it's gonna be about, but we're gonna see, and I'll see you then. So take care, have a lovely day, night, evening, whatever it might be, and I will see you very soon. Bye.